Homecoming week is something students look forward to during the school year. The dress-up days, the football game, the crowds and cheerleaders in the stand cheering for the Warriors all get us into the school spirit. Today we're interviewing three of our alumni, Peyton Cook, Kim Sampley, and Paige Miller.
Peyton Cook, how many years did you cheer while at Lamar?
3, from my sophomore year to my senior year.
How many years did you cheer total?
7, so I went on from Lamar to cheer at Tech for all 4 years.
What advice would you give a current cheerleader?
I think it's important that you are practicing hard whenever you can and that you respect your teammates on and off the mat, because those are the memories that you'll remember are made with your teammates, and it's important that you get along with them.
How many years did you cheer at Lamar, Miss Kim Sampley?
5. 5. It's a long time. 5.
Every year you could.
Yes.
What advice would you give a current cheerleader?
Smile all the time, no matter what. Even if you don't feel like it.
Just smile.
Just smile.
Does that still impact your life today?
It does.
What life lessons did you learn while cheering at Lamar that impact your life today? Going on that same note.
Once a cheerleader, always a cheerleader. Team building was, I still do it to this day, because I know that if someone below me fails, in fact, I fail.
What was your favorite game to cheer at?
Oh, so when we were in school, we actually, in basketball, we got to play Clarksville, which we don't get
That's
to
when
do
they
that.
still play this?
Yes. So, and the girls were always good when I was in high school. The girls won all the time. So our senior year, we beat Clarksville 4 times in basketball, all 4 times that we played them in basketball. It was amazing.
So y'all's good memories are still our good memories.
They are, because it took that much long to come back around for us to play Clarksville again, and we did, because we didn't play them in football.
It was just basketball.
It was just basketball. And then when we come back around, a few years later, I'm not going to say how long, we got to play Clarksville again in football, basketball, and baseball. And we got to win. We won. We beat them in a playoff game the entire time in baseball. Every game we played them in baseball. Even in tournaments we played them. We beat them. So, yeah. Our senior year, we beat them all 4 times in basketball, and it was amazing.
So they couldn't really just say it was a fluke.
That's right. It was all 4 times. Yes. It was all 4 times, and it was, yes.
Wonderful.
It was wonderful.
That would be my favorite one.
Uh-huh.
What is your favorite memory?
Cheer camps. Cheer camps were amazing. We bonded a lot.
Different time.
It was a different time, but we could make up our own routines, use whatever music we wanted, as long as it was appropriate for school, and make
So
up our
that
own.
stayed the same. How many years did you cheer at Lamar?
2 years.
How many years did you cheer total?
A lot of years. I cheered in Siloam 8th and 9th grade, and then I moved here in 10th grade, so I had to take the year off, and then 11th and 12th in Lamar.
You cheered. And who was your coach?
Coach Gina Cook. Coach Cookie.
Coach Cookie.
Our sponsor. She just recently earned the title, Coach. My favorite game to cheer at was the Clarksville Lamar game, probably, but I did enjoy cheering at every Charleston game ever, even though we always lost. It was just always fun.
Thanks, Braxton.
Yeah, Braxton Sanders for that one. But Clarksville was the most fun because we put so much into our halftime routine. We threw up the baby powder that everyone was very angry about.
Because
it burned everyone's eyes.
And it was on
Clarksville's Clarksville's brand new field, the Whitson Morgan field. Thanks at Whitson Morgan. But it was fun. We got some really good pictures out of it. It was just a good time all around.
And we won that game.
And we won.
14 to 40 what?
42 to
42.
14-42. Better than you.
I didn't know that.
We had a shirt that said that. We had a shirt that said that. 14-42. Better than you. I think. Maybe that was the next year. We won twice.
It's hard to keep the game straight.
I wasn't in school the next year, but we were the OG Clarksville winning team.
What was your favorite memory cheerleading?
My favorite memory in cheer was the Boonville game my senior year, because it rained and rained and rained, and we got to go down to the school to get out of the rain. And we were in the little rolly chairs and we were playing tag, rolling all around the school. It was just so much fun. We were all starving. I remember none of us had anything to eat, and we were sitting down there forever.
Because the game didn't start till
the game didn't start until like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And then it kept getting delayed. But my second favorite memory is junior year. I don't remember what game it was, but we left the run-through at the high school in the library. And the game was about to start, and we didn't realize that we'd left the run-through until it was time for the run-through. So Abby McCraw and somebody else, I don't remember who the other person was, they had to run down to the high school, and then they ran back carrying the run-through. I don't remember what game it was, but it was just really funny.
I never knew that.
And Abby was all muscly. I don't think anybody probably knows Abby McCraw, but she was carrying it.
Carry it by
yeah,
herself.
she could carry. I couldn't.
And running them.
I couldn't.
I'd drive down
But
there.
it was funny. It was funny. And then once we put the run through in my Maxima, and it was sticking out my sunroof.
Of course.
So that's how I transported the run through.
Most Paigey fashion.
Yeah.
What are some life lessons you learned while cheerleading at Lamar that still impact your life today?
I learned, I think working with Miss Cook, the number one thing I learned is to not take anything too seriously. Because we're always laughing, we're always having fun. And we learned how to work as a team. We learned how to go through adversity, like junior year. I think half the squad quit. We ended up with 6 cheerleaders, I think. So we were constantly having to rearrange. We were constantly having to figure something else out. And yes, very flexible. I think those are some good lessons. Those are some good lessons.
What advice would you give a current cheerleader?
I would say to the current LHS cheerleaders, which none of them are seniors.
Mm-hmm.
But for the seniors,
So we'll save all the emotion
for the seniors next year. For you juniors out there, I would say to enjoy every moment and just soak it all in. Because my first game that I came back and I wasn't a cheerleader, I just remember looking around and I was like, this is what it's like.
This isn't fun.
This is not a good time. But yeah, just my senior year, I felt like I was the only one who was emotional about it at all. Literally the only cheerleader who cared about the emotions. And I remember at the last basketball game, it was the end of the game, and they were playing, I think, the fight song for the last time or something, and I just stood there and I danced, and I was like, that is the last time I'm ever going to dance to the fight song, to the band. You just have to enjoy that stuff, Because one day you will be on the field with a bunch of alumni doing the fight song, and you'll be like, this isn't the same. But I can still do it. I still got it.
Okay, I think that's all.
The game and the cheerleaders are all important factors during homecoming, and so is the homecoming court. Let's introduce our 2020 homecoming freshman maids.
Freshman maid Ashlyn Barnes. Ashlyn is the daughter of Chelsea Barnes and Brandon Barnes. Her favorite subject is English, and her favorite teacher is Miss Parker. She loves to play basketball with the girls and support the football team. After graduation, she plans on attending the University of the Ozarks and working in an equestrian zone. Her best friends are Kirsten Carr, Regina Martinez, Taylor Horn, Kaylee Flores, and Cadence Long. Her favorite thing about LHS is making memories with her friends and the energy everyone has at the school. Her favorite quote is, "Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory," from Dr. Seuss. Freshman maid Josie Wilkins. Josie is the daughter of Billy Joe and Courtney Wilkins. Her favorite subject is agriculture, and she loves all the teachers at LHS. Her favorite thing to do is show cattle. After graduation, she plans on attending Connors State College and majoring in nursing to pursue a career in pediatric nursing, then marrying a rich, good-looking cowboy and buying a farm. Her best friends include Jalen, Carly, Chloe, Taylor, her little sisters, and all of her Willow Springs family. Her favorite thing about LHS is the class of 2024 and, of course, Mr. Harris. Her favorite quote is, "Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard."